Let's see what the Fae have to say to inspire more joy in tune with your playful heart once this reading matches you. Hi and welcome. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to first open a card as a key to what this message is for you. Once this matches you in frequency, I'll be opening with cards that are tuned to your inner child. It's all about taking care of you so that you can feel refreshed, joie de vivre, and good well-being, so that you can fully be joyful. It's about reviving that joy that's natural in your essence, because the fairies, this is the message through the fairies and the sylphs. So you've always had this playful heart since you were small. Maybe you like to do enough jumping around, spend a lot of time in the trees, laughed a lot. You know, when you were with your friends growing up, you all would go on these adventures, and they want you to remember that playful part of you, for you, with them as one. So to bring out that playful part of you and that well, thriving, flourishing like this broccoli. Like this broccoli has so much minerals that's so refreshing. Broccoli that grows in nature, and nature where the Fae reside. So are you eating your greens, enough greens? This also looks like an elephant when I look at it with the two whites as eyes. It looks like an elephant. Somebody may love elephants. Just got a notification from a group chat. Maybe you did too, and that's a key for you. They want you to remember to eat your greens and share time in the green, because this broccoli is also a tree. You take a drone and you go up, and all the trees look like broccoli and salad and lettuce. So they want to share some time with you among the trees, amidst the trees, the fairies and the sylphs, that you can jump and play and be joyful. Even if you're by yourself, you're not alone, because nature is here, and so are Fae. You may be from somewhere that has monkeys. And we got carrot. So the more time that you share in nature is the more time that you will get to see them. You will start to see nuanced kinds of butterflies, just like how that color changes with the lamp hair that pairs with this, that pairs with her. You're going to get deeper vision. They want to share time with you to tune your frequency, that you will see all the nuances in the forest, in nature, by the river, by the sea, everywhere where nature thrives, whether you're in winter or in tropics. So carrots are key. This is not medical advice, and the carrots go with the broccoli here, as we see, they match the same color, the same tone, the same vibe, and the same vessel bringing it through. So carrots and broccoli, remembering to take care of you, your well-being, you know, being well, because that's a key part of being joyful. You're joyful because you're well. You're joyful, and when you feel unwell and you choose joy, you suddenly, that tunes your vagus nerve. It, you know, adds those positive hormones. So carrots can be a key, and somebody may also be thinking of growing carrots, or just is eating carrots or had carrots today. You got carrots and broccoli, reminding you about your well-being, your wheel being turned in your favor, in tune with your highest good. And then we got ice cream. We can call this vegan ice cream for anyone who that, you know, that feels better for you. And this is, they want you to also remember the sweetness of life, the sweetness of the connection with them, with nature, and the sweetness of life. So this is the key. Because when you are out in the 3D, well, you're beyond the 3D. Let me correct myself. You're beyond the 3D. And it's beautiful to really magnify your experience and immersion in nature so that that is magnified, so that anything other than that, you're still focused on tasting and savoring and being the sweetness of life. You might like pink. Pink matches the playfulness in the background here with the mono. So they're in harmony with each other in pairs, and so with you and nature, a pair. It's, remember this higher sight, that carrot sight, that beta carotene, better carotene, you know, that adds that spark for that heightened sight, for them to reveal themselves to you, because they're in harmony with you. And this is going to be one cosmic dance. Again, nuanced insects. You may start to see insects and bugs and butterflies and caterpillars start to appear or intentionally touch you and then travel, touch you, rest and travel. So with this heightened vision and this purposeful connection with nature, remembering that you're also seeing here how these are literally things that we consume, things that we enjoy, things that we find in nature, grow in nature. Maybe this is an invitation through the Fae for your gardening journey to create a space for the fairies. There's reading that is on this channel, and it talks about, they did bring through a message about they want a special, they called it a special place for the fairies. So maybe this is the garden that you're growing or called to grow, and they will reveal themselves to you, and you'll receive as you're gardening, tending to the earth, tending to yourself, making sure to eat well, that you receive like ideas, creativity, joie de vivre, like joy. As you're tending to the garden, you're gonna experience so much joy because nature is gonna come out and sing for you, sing through you, dance around you, and the plants, and everything that you plant flourishes. And as relaxing and beautiful as it is, you also get a lot of strength. So you got joy paired with strength. And that's literally what gardening is, what, you know, going for a walk in nature. It's like still that effort. You got to be strong navigating those ups and those downs, whether the terrain is and topography is all, you know, meandering and different types of weather. So you got that balance, the endurance to go to put that action for that connection. You know, sometimes you just want that motivation to, oh yes, yeah, I know I love nature and I'd be meaning to this and meaning to that. But, you know, just you got the strength. So look at it as a workout that you're building up your stamina. And also that there's this softness, this joy, this like tuning your child, your inner child. This is the inner child freedom and connection, which is actually really, really high vibration, even though it looks so joyful, you know, and some may say naive, you know, but fairies are very, very sharp, very sharp. So you will start to find that you're thinking, you become a real sharp thinker. You may be quick-witted and things like that, and you may find it potentially inflammatory situations that this fairy essence in you can usher you energetically away and beyond from any tense situations. But it's because you have this essence and this connection with nature. Nature always comes in for you, intervenes with you, covers you, hides you, and reveals you to only those who match your vibration. Just as this reading only matches your vibration, right? You start to echo nature, and nature echoes you. You start to see colors magnify. They're gonna, with that same heightened vision with the carrot, you start to see colors really become amplified. You know, everything, if you're a visual artist, well, you are a visual artist. You know, you may find that your creations are unique with this. You may be using the same palette and it comes out in a unique way. And this is going to be evident in your aura and in your design. Unicorn, paired in tones. Look at the colors, it's so natural. It's as if he is the cloud as well. One with the rainbow. Unique, very unique. You probably have a very unique style, sense of fashion, look, vibe, and then with this playful, wise, quick-witted, magical, surreal, one with nature vibe. That's, you definitely stand out. And they also want to let you know that with this rainbow aura, that you will, even this color matches her dress, you will, your aura is going to be magnified, and you will find that as you share more time in nature, that people view you differently, respond to you differently, and there's more love, more grace, more curiosity as well. It's a lot of curiosity and a lot of attempts at boxing, you know, deciphering or whatever. But the experience and the encounters that you have with nature and what it builds up in you in terms of your joy and your strength, and your joy as strength is beautiful. And they're also going to amplify, like that full rainbow, they're going to amplify your gifts, like 8 streams of creativity that usher in whatever aligns with manifesting this. And also an octopus is extremely intelligent, highly intelligent, and contains its own protection, you know, its own invisibility. Aha, that invisibility, that mode, you know how they do that ink? So someone may also be a visual artist. I mentioned that before, a visual artist, and use ink or be called to do ink. A line of t-shirts is coming to mind. Something to do with ink, maybe many different streams. Maybe you, like me, will start drawing cards, who knows, but something to do with ink and income through 8 streams from your creative fruits. And they want to be able to share, whisper ideas, creative ideas with you. As more time you share in nature, she whispers, she gives the most tuned subliminals to you, through you, and through her creations, which are paired with you. So, and this is an underwater, and this is air, and this is you, unique. And these creative ideas, again, are going to be double portion abundant. 2 B's. It's to be. It's fated to be. Bright, like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. The pot of gold paired. Oh, look at the gold right here. Right in front of you. As a mirror. You are the pot of gold. They got you covered. And they want to, through these clouds, prepped for rain and drizzle. So it may drizzle when you're out in nature. It may drizzle just for a little bit, and maybe not here in the center. And there are you in the spotlight. The Fae want to assist you with your joy, and reviving your joy is a part of you and your call cosmically to be in the spotlight. I'm looking at her now and I'm seeing this is somewhat of a dance or a dive. It's many things. She's on her tiptoes, small but tall, small and tall. You may have long hair, wild hair, and tribal elements, native elements, indigenous elements. Flamenco is also coming to mind, and as I say flamenco, I see a swan right here. This whole swan, and this is the eyes, this is the beak, and these are the wings. And this then here looks like a big goose with a bunny tail. You may like those animals. I may see others inside the picture. Use your intuition too. I haven't counted these stars. Maybe you're one of those fast counters and they give you the ability to go, oh, that's 75. And you will start, your senses are going to tune. They're going to be tuned. Like two eyes, your two eyes are going to be tuned. And you'll be one of these people who can just sum this up quickly with quantum power. They want to give you gifts. And these gifts are going to magnify your creative expression, which refreshes you, your essence. It gives your inner child that freedom, that healing, and it's meant to be. So they want to connect with you because it's going to be so joyful. You're going to feel like a child again. Remember, like, oh, look, mommy, look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh, when you see this thing, when you used to be, a child, the excitement, the wonder. Now I look at this bee as a whole, and then I look at this bee as a head, and this as the body. So they definitely, this is now an eye, and the eye is now a mirror. And you are the Fae looking at you. I am the Fae looking at I. This may seem like, and look like, and feel like fun. That your soul remembers, and a part of your energetic signature is using the Fae, channeling through here now to invite you to be joyful, to play. And in this playing is a serious invitation, a spiritual invitation to, through that joy, calibrate your energy and receive some magnified gifts. Some magnified gifts that pair, energetically speaking, with your being, your essence, your well-being. And it promises to be abundant. Bees are abundant. Bees are pollinators. Bees are so key. Bees, Oshun, abundance, sweetness of life. We have the ice cream here, soy ice cream or whatever matches you for your highest good. This is abundance. Something about 4 and something about 6. Somebody may have eyes that in certain light look like tiger eyes. Somebody may have cried recently. It's going to be sweetness of life. And you have a beautiful invitation through the fairies and the sylphs, the fae, to receive abundance paired with joy, to refresh your essence that is so beautiful and rare. And it is a magical experience to encounter you. You're going to facially and physically be embodying this. Your aura is going to be amplified, your gifts tuned, your joy right there, stirring and bubbling, infused in you and overflowing, and fruitful with it in the physical. Your skin is going to start to glow. Your breaths are going to be better and deeper, better paced. All of that time in nature. It's like timeless. It's revivifying. So you are youthful, playful, highly intuitive, highly in tune with nature, magical, surreal, unique, beautiful, gifted. And invited. So once this reading matches you, this is really, really beautiful. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the wonderful comments, vibes. You're invited.